Welcome back to CarlRyds Plays Prison Architect. Now, in this episode, we're going to continue working on the prison. So, I'm going to look at some health and well-being. So, we're going to our grants. We have a health and well-being grant. So, we must have a medical ward and hire at least 2 doctors and hire a psychologist, which requires an office as well. So, we're going to take that grant. Got 10,000 advance payment, and we'll get another 10,000 when we complete it. So I'm going to build it as part of this admin center here, because prisoners won't go to this directly themselves. They have to be taken by a member of staff. So I'm going to put the psychologist is going to go in this office here. And then, how big's this? So that's 7 by 13. So 7 by 13. So we're going to put a little ward there, and then a little morgue in here. Maybe take this out a little bit bigger. Maybe to there. Like so. I think that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good. And 2 doctors as well we need. Okay, so this isn't a security building, so we can just we add it onto there. And bob in some staff door there, staff door there, staff door there. Some staff doors on these officers as well. Get rid of some of this planning stuff as well. And on here. So we can see the prison properly without all the planning stuff on it. Okay, so my guys are going to start building that. I'm going to start building this office here, which is for our psychologist. So we need to get, actually, before I start doing that, I need to get health unlocked. So that's going to take 6 hours, so we'll get health sorted out. So that'll unlock doctors, the infirmary and the morgue. Injured prisoners and staff will be taken to the infirmary and doctors will patch them up. So if any fights break out, we're not going to lose everyone. Filing cabinet. And also we need this as well. So we'll get that. And rotate that. There we go. Okay. So, how are we doing down here? They start building it. They're starting to bring over the doors, and they're starting to build the infirmary and morgue as well. So we'll leave them guys to crack on with that. Garbage. Export. I think that's fine down there. I was going to move them over here, but I think they're actually fine. Put some lights down on these. Like there. Like there, so my guys can see what they're doing. There's one in the middle as well. Just like to make them all the same. So, like so. Beautiful. Okay. Put some lights on the corners of this yard area, and also some down here as well. So light the place up so we don't get anyone being naughty down here. I'm sure they will anyway. They'll start throwing, start getting the mates to throw contraband over the wall. So that's something we've definitely going to look at. We'll get some intelligence in a little while once we've hired the chief and that. Okie dokie. There we go. It's looking a bit better. Maybe some in the middle there as well. There we go. Looking good. Okay, we've got the walls sorted out there. So if we build a brick wall down here. And now we've got the infirmary and the morgue sorted out, so The warden's done those, so the morgue's gonna go in here, and the infirmary is gonna go in here. Alright, let's get our objects sorted out. So, in the medical centre, all you need is some beds for your patients. Put a few in here, and I think that's it. It's just the morgue slabs that you need in here. Oh dear, just in case. You never know what's going to happen in Prison Architect, so need some space for some dead bodies there. Here's my guys. They're going to install everything, so that's that done. Right, we need 2 doctors and a psychologist. So go back into staff. And you require psychology. Okay, so we can get our doctors. There's our little doctors there, ready to treat anyone who gets injured in our prison. So we need to unlock psychology, apparently. Ah, there's a different one. So health and psychology are separate. I thought they were part of the same thing. But no, we'll get those sorted out. So that's going to be sorted out by our warden. Okay, so we need a chief and a foreman as well. So we might as well get those started. So security and maintenance. We don't need legal yet because they're quite advanced. Kind of later on in the game we'll look at those. We'll just get security and maintenance after psychology sorted out, and then we can start getting thermometers and things and see how our prison is looking. It's looking good at the moment though, isn't it? Right. Let's sort out some staff room. I think a staff room's a good idea. And you know what? I need 1, 2. I think if I put the... How many do I need? So, I need an office for the psychologist, an office for the foreman, an office for the chief. So there's 3. So there's 3 there. An office for the lawyer. And that's it. So, what I can do is, I can... How big's this? 7 by 7. Okay, so we do 7 by 7. And then we could make this the staff room behind it. So, if we get our brick building here, put in staff door and a staff door there. So this bit will be our staff room, and this bit will be the lawyer's office or one of the other officers there. I'll tell you what we could do actually. Probably a better idea. Let's get rid of this office. Leave the stuff there because we'll need it. But we can actually put it this way instead. So the psychologist's office is actually next to the infirmary and the morgue there, and then this can be the staff room. That sounds like a better idea. Let's have a look at utilities. Just make sure we're getting enough power into these rooms. Power does quite stretch quite far from the cables actually, but just to make sure. And we'll get our brick building there, get that marked as an office for our psychologist. Then we'll get a staff room sorted out in here. Look at that, there we go. And they're getting everything all sorted out here. Wonderful. Okay, so our staff room requires a few things. So it requires some drinks machines, so we can put those along here. It requires, put a pool table in there as well, why not? Prisoners can play pool, so can the staff. Put that in there. It requires a wide sofa. And we'll put some little chairs in as well along this wall, so they can have a good sit down. A bit of a chin wag about the day. Anything else required in this room? Nope. Let's put some chairs there as well. And get this office sorted. And we're good to go. So we can get the psychologist in there. That's the staff room. And then we've got 3 other officers for other members of staff. So I'll get this sorted out. Like so. Just get these in already. They don't cost too much to set up, so might as well bob them in now. Like so. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh, he's killed him. He's killed him. Oh my god. Oh, let's get a guard in there, quick. Oh god. He's kicking off. He's kicking off. Oh dear. I did not see. Where did that come from? Jeez. What was up with him? He's started attacking members of staff. What was that for? You see how he's had his murder actually added, because he murdered a member of staff there, and he's had his murder actually added to his rap sheet here, his convictions. So now we've got him for 35 years. We were going to have him just for 7, 8, 9, 10. We were just going to have him for 10 years. Now we're having him for 35 years because he murdered a member of staff. Oh, I did not see that one coming one bit. Look, he killed a workman. He killed one of my workmen. I need a new workman now. Oh dear. Well, that wasn't very good. And it also affects our finance as well, because if you go into finance, is it finance or valuation? You see there deaths in the 24 hours? Deaths in the last 24 hours? Minus 50 grand. So it means that to sell your prison or to sell shares in it, you can't have any recent deaths, and you must have a minimum value of $50,000. So he's just made it so I can't, if I wanted to, which I don't, but if I wanted to, I couldn't sell this prison right now, because he kicked off. Oh dear. Right, let's get back to what we were doing, shall we, guys? I'm going to hire some more guards in a minute as well, because that's unacceptable. And get a chief as well. Okay, so we got a psychologist, we got all this in place. See, our doctors and our morgue came in handy there, didn't it? Let's get a chief so we can see the security level of the prison, so we can see like the boiling point and stuff, because I'm sure he had a high boiling point. There you go, so you can see the danger level is low and is decreasing. 2 prisoners are shackled in their cells or in solitary. 2 prisoners are suppressed, compliant. I think the people, well, one of them is in there because he just murdered a workman, and another one must have kicked off as well. So I'm going to hire 5 guards, so there's 5. So our cash flow is fine, we're $800 a day up, so we're not losing money. But we're going to have to look, we're going to have to keep a good eye on what's going on in the future, because that was not cool. Okay, so we have our staff room, we have our psychologist, infirmary and morgue. Just want to see what's going on up here. So he's shackled. Shackled. Let's see. Has he done anything recently? Escape attempt and attack staff. That's why he's shackled the way he is. Oh dear, we're going to have to get some guard patrols and stuff sorted out as well. Just to make sure people can't escape. I need some road gates. That's what I need to do. Alright, road gates. Let's sort that out. So we put a fence along here. On this side. Up to here. Get rid of this bit of the wall as well. And in our objects, we have a road gate. Now, this is the only thing in Prison Architect that can span the road, and it's basically a security device. Let's put a few of those down here. Like so. Just so there's a secure area, really. Deployment. I can't do guard deployment at the moment, but I can do security. So I can do staff only on these officers, and they're fine. Staff only. I think that's all on kitchen for the minute. We will get the prisoners to work in the kitchen at some point, but not at the moment. You see here that all this has gone where we can do it as well. So this can be staff only, this can be staff only. This area, I probably shouldn't do that because visitation. But these are now staff only. So to go through those areas requires a member of staff with them at all times. I'm just gonna put a fence there as well. Well, that wasn't good, was it? This is getting a bit as well, so I'll put another capacitor on there just to make sure we don't end up in the same situation we did before where all the electric goes, because I don't think prisoners would be too happy with that, to be honest. Guards are now required to open these doors though, these gates, that's the only issue with it. But we're going to get it where there's an automated system where you can use, you look under here, these like pressure pads to open things. You can also use a door control system to open things. So we're going to sort that out as well. Right. Solitary, I think, after what happened before. I think we need some solitary cells in this prison. So, I'm going to do them, I think. We take this up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. To there. Oops. Just extending these corridors out so I can get things moving. 2, 3. Get that up there. Up here. Like so. Then we can put some solitary cells in here. So what I want to do is, we'll do it the same as we always do with lights and stuff. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So yeah, that should be fine. How many solitary cells can we fit in here then? Well, question is, how much space do we want to give these people? They're in solitary for a reason. They've been bad. So 2 by 2. 2, 2, 2. We can do that, and then we can do like that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 solitary cells. Little entrance area. I suppose that needs to come one back actually. So we can do it that way. So we have 9 cells, 9 solitary cells. Is it a bit mean to put them in a 2 by 2 cell? I don't know if it is, you know. I think they've been bad, haven't they? I suppose we could bring it out 1 more on each side and do it like that. Yeah, that works, doesn't it? Like so. You think that's fair? I think that's fair. I mean, these guys are in solitary for a reason. They've been bad. So, yeah, let's do it like that. So this is a security building. So we're going to do it in concrete. Like so. And we're going to have some fences as well. And demolish some walls. Now, to automatically send prisoners to solitary when they've been bad requires us to do prison policy. So, I've got that sorted out, so my guys are going to be building that. Get to do these fences as well. Now, as I was talking about, when we're extending things, we don't want to leave the place exposed. So I'm going to put a staff door there and a staff door there, just while they're building things. Because, yeah, that's now a security issue. Okay, it's fine. No one's tried to escape, so it's fine. But you've got to be careful with that. Once you've got prisoners in your prison, you have to be careful what you're doing when you're building stuff, because otherwise you're going to end up where you're going to have a load of escapes. So, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so let's start getting these solitary cells in place. Wonderful. There's doors there, door areas. Like so. Get these guys in here. Like so. Right, so solitary cells they don't require a bed, which is good, because they don't deserve a bed. But they do require a toilet, and they do require... I think that's all they require, actually. Get some in a second. I'm just going to sort these lights out, because again, lights are irritating. Let's get some solitary cells in here. Get these sorted out. And the only requirement of these is for it to be surrounded by walls and doors. I think that's the only requirement. An isolation form of imprisonment for the worst of the worst, enclosed, surrounded by walls. So it doesn't actually require a toilet. However, if you don't give them at least basics, they're going to go a little bit insane and start kicking off. So I think the best thing to do is to give them a toilet. Yeah, put a few lights in there as well. So these are our solitary cells, and our guys are doing a great job at putting in the walkways around it as well. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this door as well. I'm not going to put in the flooring at the moment, but there we go. Alright, so we need some power in here, don't we? That's the issue. Take the power into here, and into here, and here. That's what we've done. And here, and here. Some power in there. And I will put some toilets in. Just to make sure that they can go to the toilet. They will be brought food by guards, so they're not going to starve to death either. And I might put a shower head in there as well, so they can have a bit of a shower. I don't want to give them too many perks, but I think just to keep them quiet, it might be a good idea just to be a little bit nice, which means we need a drain on each of the doors, like so. Okay. Can we get any more grants at the moment? 10 guards, patrols. I think we can do that one, actually. Have at least 5 guards without assigned duties. and ensure none of your staff are exhausted. So we got some. We're gonna get some money from that. Need a few more guards anyway. There we go. So that's sorted out. Because we need to build some solitary doors, which are quite expensive. They're $500 each. The heaviest door to stop even the strongest of prisoners from escaping. So I'm not going to put them all in. So I'm just going to put in 2 there. Because I need to bring some water in as well. Where's the nearest water? That way. Okay. And bring it up here and get some water into the prison. Into the solitary block. Okay, let's get the rest of these pipes sorted out so we get some nice water to everything in this solitary block. Okay. Down here as well. And then we can get prison policy unlocked, so we can make sure that the people are going to solitary. See, there's already 2 guys in solitary there. We go to bureaucracy, and we get prison policy. So this is the policy report. Allows you to increase and decrease punishments for types of misconduct, as well as automatically trigger searches of misbehaving prisoners and their cells. Also allows us to control the nutrition policy and change the quality and variety of food served to our prisoners. That's going to be good, because I want to reduce the quality of the food a little bit, just so we can save a little bit of money on food and that, because they are prisoners at the end of the day, so they shouldn't be let off lightly. So using solitary for 7 hours for destruction, attack staff, and serious injury and murder. Nasty guy. Is that our guy from before? Yeah, doing 35 years now. Murdering people in my prison. It's disgraceful. Okay, our guys are getting all the water sorted out there. And our prison policy is coming along nicely. We've got a really nice prison going on here. Got all these things to come as well. Security. So we're going to sort out the security room as well. So we can get some CCTV and some door control systems in as well. We'll get some more guards and we'll get some more prisoners in. Should be good as well. One prisoner is up for parole, so we need to get a parole room sorted out. But also we need to get some more prisoners in. I might actually add some more beds in here, just so I can bring in some more prisoners in the next episode. So we can bring in 8 more prisoners. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 more prisoners we can bring in the next episode. But until then, I've been CarlRyds. This has been CarlRyds Plays Prison Architect. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!